Hey, what's up everyone? It's Assad here. Welcome back to the 52 Cards channel. In this video, I'll be sharing with you a really fun, cleverly structured trick, a very old trick. This comes straight from the Royal Road to Card Magic. It's called Designed for Laughter, and it's a gem. I think it's often overlooked. But yeah, just a really fun trick. It's quite surprising, the ending. It gets a great reaction, and it makes excellent use of the move that I taught you in last week's video, the glide. So this is a good opportunity to put that into action. This trick it's a little bit difficult to demonstrate. It's not very visual in nature. So I'm gonna show you what happens in the trick while I teach it to you. So let's go behind the card table and take a look. This video is brought to you by Mint Playing Cards. This is a brand of cards that started a few years ago with magicians specifically in mind. They feature a super classy, timeless design, the backs have an intuitive marking system built into them, and the cards are printed on a premium Q1 crushed cardstock and then coated with an air cushion finish for optimal handling. Each deck is packaged in a beautiful tuck case that is sure to look great in your card collection. If you want to learn more about the Mint Playing Cards, you can check them out at mint52.com. Alright, so let me unpack this thing and show you how the trick goes. So you're going to start off by having a card selected from the pack. You spread through and let the spectator grab any one that they want. So let's say they took out this card. Now normally you wouldn't look, you would say, take a look at it, don't let me see it. But for the sake of the video, it's okay. Let's see what they have. Let's say they picked the 3 of clubs. Okay, they would keep that to themselves, you would look away. And then the first step here is you need to secretly control their card to the bottom of the deck. Okay, now I've talked a ton about different card controls on this channel in the past. You can use any method that you want, whatever is most comfortable for you. For me personally, if I'm controlling to the bottom, I really like to use a spread call, which is a move I made a video on a number of years back. I'll link you to it down below in the description box. But essentially it's a way to have their card return to the pack, and then in the process of squaring up the deck, you are secretly taking that card right to the bottom. Okay, really great move. Once again, check the link down below if you want to learn how to do it. But if not, use any method you want to bring it to the bottom. Okay, once you're in this position, now you're ready to proceed. You're going to say something along the lines of, by the way, I encourage you to come up with your own lines and your own pattern, but I'll give you just like a general template of what you could say. One example. So you could say, look, I'm going to try to find your card, but I'm going to do it in a bit of a different way. I'm going to cut the deck 3 times, and I'm hoping that if I'm lucky, I'm going to cut directly to your card. Okay, so then you proceed with doing exactly that. You're going to cut the deck into 3 piles. So you're going to cut the first third here, the second third here, and the final third right there. And then you're going to say, okay, look, I'm hoping I cut to your card, but don't tell me if I did or not. I'll show you each card that I cut to, but try to keep a poker face. I don't want this to be easy for me. Based off of your body language and the way that you react to each card that I show you, I'm going to try to figure out if it's your card or not. Okay, you say something like that. And at this point, you're going to grab, you want to keep track of which pile has their card at the bottom of it. That's this one, the original bottom of the deck. You're going to pick up one of the other piles, and you're going to turn over and you're going to show them the card. And you're going to let them look at it. And while they're looking at the card, you're looking at them and you're pretending to read them. You read their body language. And after a few moments, you're going to look at them in a bit of a strange way. You're going to say, nope, I don't think that was your card. You're going to turn your hand back over and you're going to slide that card out and deal it to the corner of the table. Okay. At this point, you're going to pick up the next pile and you're going to do the exact same thing. You show them the card. While they're looking at it, you're looking at them. You're pretending to read them. And you look at them funny. And then after a moment or two, you say, nope, I don't think that was your card either. You slide that card out, deal it to the table, and you're going to do it one last time. Now this time, it actually is their card, right? But before you try to pack it over, you once again are going to remind them, all right, no matter what, just don't tell me if I'm right or not. I need to try to read your body language and figure it out. You turn the hand over, you show them the card, and then after pretending to read them again, after a few moments, you're going to say, no, I don't think this was it. And at this point, you're going to do the glide. This is the move that I taught you in last week's video. Just an excellent way of secretly switching out this card. So you're going to imitate the motion that we used for the first 2 cards, but this time we're doing the secret move that randomly switches, or that switches that out for a random card, and it keeps their card at the bottom. So once again, refer to last week's video. There will be a link down below if you need to learn how to do this move. So you're dealing the random card over there, but they think that you just dealt their card right there. So they think that you messed up at this point. Okay, and this is one of those tricks that allows you to kind of quote unquote mess up and then recover in a really entertaining fashion. But at this point, you're going to say, okay, you're going to act like a bit defeated. You're going to say, okay, that didn't work out. Let's try this a little bit differently. We'll do this in an even more impressive way. And as you're putting the deck back together, you want to keep their card at the bottom. You're going to say, okay, instead of me cutting to a card, how about you help me out with this? Name any number between, let's say, 1 and 10. Okay, and they're going to name out any number. Let's say, for example, they called out the number 7. Okay, at this point, here's what you're going to do. You're going to say 7. Okay, it would be amazing if your card just happened to be the 7th card. Let's see what happens. So at this point, you're going to do the same move again, the glide, but now we're using it in a different way, in a different context. Instead of using it as a card switch, we're using it as a force. Okay, and it's a great method for forcing a card in this type of situation. So you're going to separate that, or you're going to side jog or angle jog the bottommost card just like we normally would with a glide. And now we're dealing out the cards above their bottom card, 1, 2, and you're going to keep doing this until you reach the number that they called out. That's 4, 5, 6. And once you reach the 7th card, you're going to actually pull out their card. 7. Okay, and over here, you're going to recap. You're going to milk it. You're going to say, look, you picked any card you wanted. We shuffled the deck, whatever. And then you named out any number you wanted. You happen to pick the number 7, and that 7th card just happens to be, boom, and you do a dramatic reveal of their card. Now this is strong, because this is like a double effect right now. One, that 7th card was in fact their card, but also they've been thinking that you've been messing up this entire time, because they think that their card is right here. So normally, like, their first reaction is going to be they're going to come over here and they're going to flip this card over, and they're going to see that that's not their card, which is going to surprise them even more. They're going to flip over these other cards. Their card's not there. So you're hitting them at 2 different angles right now, and you've just recovered in a spectacular fashion that they least expected. And it's just a really strong and fun trick. The reactions that this can get if you present it the right way are really strong. So I hope you enjoyed that. I hope you put it to good use, and I hope you have fun with it. All right, if you like the trick, please do give this video a like. It helps the channel out. Subscribe and hit that bell button if you want to be notified of future videos. And if you want to learn more about card magic, check out 52cards.com/library. There's a whole catalog of free videos for you to learn from. Leave a comment down below. I love reading your comments. And until next time, I will see you later. Have a great day. Peace.